Hello out there, everybody. Manny here at Area 503. And I hope you all have been well since our last video.
Hey everybody, today's video is going to be a little bit different than our normal content, but we'll get back to our regular stuff right after this. I've been a big fan of Tyler at Secureteam10 for several years now, but the last few months I've been really disappointed. And with the release of his latest video, I knew I just had to come out and say something about it. Let's take a look.
Hey guys, Tyler here with Secureteam. It's good to see you. I know many of you have been wondering where I've been, and suffice it to say, it's been a very traumatic and tough past couple of months, and an even worse past couple of weeks. The original reason I stopped posting videos was because I started going across the country to film a new documentary that I've been wanting to work on for years.
Well, happy holidays, Tyler. That's a bummer you're having a bad one. Sorry to hear that, man. What's going on? Okay, well, it's good to hear that the original reason that you stopped posting videos is that you're filming some kind of documentary. Is that the same documentary that you tried to get kickstarted in 2010 about opioid addiction in America?
Then I started getting threats to shut my channel down, to stop what I was doing, to basically cease and desist my truth seeking, and to stop digging around, as they called it.
Tyler, who was threatening you? Law enforcement? People on Reddit? A drive-through worker at McDonald's? I'm confused. And if you stopped making videos to pursue this documentary program, why do you think these people chose that time to try to shut your channel down when you had effectively done that yourself? That doesn't make sense, bro.
I denied those requests, and I kept going. And before I knew it, one night, I was sitting in my house. I remember falling asleep, and the next thing I remember is waking up in my car with a police officer outside of it, who then charged me with DUI. Now, if any of you have known me for any number amount of years, and my family will tell you this, I'm not a drug addict, and I certainly do not drink alcohol. I think I've maybe drank a drink of alcohol maybe once every year, and that's usually at New Year's. So immediately I knew I was being set up for something.
Okay, so let me get this straight. You fell asleep in your house, but you woke up in your car, and you're being placed under arrest for DUI, and you have no idea how you got there. So it has to be some kind of setup, right? And what day were you arrested on? November 28th, Thanksgiving, for DUI, and you're claiming it was a setup. Nah, man. Nah.
But I went to jail, I protested my innocence, I was released that same day, and within a week or two, the police here where I am staying got a phone call, an anonymous phone call, that I was beating my girlfriend at the house we're staying at. The police showed up, and like they usually do in domestic violence situations, whether there's evidence or not, they usually take someone to jail, usually the man. My wife protested and said that I hadn't touched her and that nothing had happened. But the police nonetheless put me in handcuffs and took me to jail. I was put under a probation hold with no bail and spent a week in jail being threatened and beaten by guards at the Knox County Jail.
Okay, now Tyler, I don't think you're being entirely truthful here, man. You did not protest your innocence. You actually pled guilty to DUI on December 10th. That's why you were on probation, and that's why when the police were summoned for the domestic violence issue, there was a probation hold put on you, and you spent a week in jail.
I was told to keep my mouth shut if I knew what was good for me. They didn't specifically mention my channel, but I understood what they meant. Now, I know there's been some videos posted showing my mugshot, my charges, and this and that, but I have to tell you, all of you guys right now, this is, if there ever was, a setup.
Tyler, I really don't think it's a setup, man. This is sounding more and more like just a holiday sting for drunk drivers. Sorry.
All of you who know me, you know I'm a kind man. I couldn't hurt a fly, let alone a woman or my wife. I'm certainly not a drinker. I don't do drugs. And so, it seems to me that when the threats to shut down my channel failed, that they upped the ante. They put me in jail under false charges, to which I've organized a team of lawyers.
Okay, Tyler, we really don't know you personally all that well, all right? We know Secureteam. We know what you put into your videos, and that tells us nothing about what happens behind closed doors. Okay, so let me get this straight, Tyler. You fall asleep at your house and you wake up in your car and you're charged with DUI and you claim it's a setup, but you plead guilty. Then, a few weeks later, you're arrested for domestic violence charges and you hire a team of attorneys to fight that. This is sounding like bullshit to me. Sorry, man.
But this is really tough. I spent a week in jail. I was beaten by guards. I was told to keep my mouth shut.
Okay, I lied. I'm gonna say it again. You do not look like somebody who spent a week in jail being beaten by guards. End of topic.
And this whole thing has been so traumatic, I've had to go on antidepressants because I've been suicidal. Apparently, something I've said or revealed in one of my thousands of videos has upset someone, rubbed someone the wrong way. But I want you guys to know, you know who I am. The 2 million of you who've subscribed to me and those of you who've been with me from the beginning know that I'm a good man. I wouldn't hurt a fly. In this past week, having been in jail and just being released, I can tell you that there's something much bigger going on. I don't know what it is. I'm trying to grasp it. My lawyers are doing their best just to try to figure out what's going on because none of it makes sense. My wife doesn't understand it because none of it makes sense. I don't understand it. What I can gather from all of this is that these people out there who would want to silence you, they are real. And they have the muscle and the power to silence you. And that's what they've tried to do to me. They've tried, when it didn't work when they threatened me and told me to stop talking and to shut down my channel, and I said no, that didn't work. So the next step is to arrest you on a bunch of false charges and to ruin your reputation. Have a bunch of people online posting videos of your mugshot and your charges, trying to ruin your reputation. Because if threats don't work, then ruining your reputation is the next step.
Bro, your mugshots and your police records, those are public record. Anyone can find that with a Google search. I'm sorry. That's the world we live in. Tyler, quit blaming everybody else for this stuff, man. It's not some big conspiracy, and the only person that's ruining your reputation here is you. Hello? Dumbass.
And I want all of you guys to know that I love you, I appreciate you, I've done nothing wrong. Any of you who know me know that I'm a straight edge guy. I barely take an aspirin when I have a headache, let alone drink or do drugs, and I certainly am not a wife beater. I've been with the same woman for 16 beautiful years, and she will tell you, which I'm planning on posting a video, that I didn't do anything to her, and these charges are trumped up. They're nonsense. They're trying to silence me.
Well, I think that's really big of you to have your wife come out and say that the domestic violence thing was a complete hogwash charge. That's fine. But you can't really say that the DUI is a trumped up charge because you pled guilty to it, right? So what's up with that? That's not a setup. I mean, you did it, right? Bro, I think if they were trying to silence you, I think they would just shut your YouTube channel down or disconnect your Patreon. These are what they do when they want people to be silenced. They don't arrest them on Thanksgiving for DUI. Seriously, what the fuck? All right, whatever.
So, I wanted to post you guys this video because I literally just got out of jail 2 days ago after being tortured and tormented and beaten for a week straight. I don't know where to go from here. All I know is that I've gotten lawyers, but I'm not going to be silenced. I'm going to continue my work. I'm going to continue posting videos. Jail didn't break me. Beatings didn't break me, and threats won't break me.
No, Tyler. Jail didn't break you and beatings didn't break you, but you are breaking yourself and your channel.
So I want you to know, you have a friend in Tyler, you have a friend in Secureteam. I will continue to bring you the news. I will continue to reveal the truth about what's going on. And I just hope that you guys will have my back and not judge when you don't know the full story. Because I can tell you right now, there are things at work here that supersede me and that supersede all of us. Things I've never dealt with. And so that's it. I hope you guys will stick by me and look out for the next video. Have a good night, guys.
Hey Tyler, we're your friends and your fans. We're not going anywhere. But, you know, that doesn't mean we gotta buy this bullshit story either. I really don't see any signs of any kind of conspiracy here or setup. It sounds to me like he got caught up in a DUI sting on a holiday and just doesn't want to own it. I think the thing is, most people are just disappointed in you, man. Just be honest. If you made a mistake, own it, move on. It's not that big of a deal. Everybody makes mistakes, but trying to paint some kind of huge conspiracy where there clearly isn't one is not only sad, but it's also harmful to the whole community, because this is already a community of questions and skepticisms. And for you to use that to your advantage, it's downright shitty, man. Seriously, it's shitty. You got 2 million viewers out there and you're gonna fucking use them to get out of a DUI because you can't own up to it? It's fucking lame. There is no, you woke up and then you stumbled out, you in your car? What kind of bullshit is that, man? Yeah, whatever. And you just happened to be doing an opioid documentary. I'm sure there was no opioids in your system when you were arrested for DUI for setup. Anyways, man, I'm telling you, I'm just kind of disappointed. I feel let down. I've followed your channel for a long time and I've been a fan. And I just hope you can get your shit together. You know, that's it. And if you made a mistake, just own it. Move on. Everybody makes them. It's not that big of a deal. Good luck, Tyler. We'll be here when you're ready, man. Just handle your shit first, dude. Get it done. I just wish he'd leave the drama out of it and keep his private life private.
As always, this has been Manny at Area 503. And I wish you all the best until we meet again. And I am out of here to continue my search for universal truth.